and today I want to talk about book reviews because book reviews boost sales. So I have a whole bunch of ideas for you on how you can get book reviews for your nonfiction book so that you can boost the visibility and the credibility of your book so that other people will see those reviews on the websites they're on and then go ahead and they'll buy your book. The first thing you need to do if you want reviews is to write a book that is reviewable. Write a book that when people are finished reading it, they're excited about it. They're like, oh my gosh, my best friend needs to read this. My boss needs to read this. My kid needs to read this. My uncle needs to read this, or whoever. It's so good. They have to pass it on. It's so good. They want to talk about it. They want to share it. Because if that's how they are, they'll also want to review it. So the first thing you want to do is write a book that is really clear. You know your message. You're communicating it effectively and the readers really understand it. They feel like you have changed their lives after they read the book. That's the first thing you want to do. Second is use your email list. Don't have an email list when you start writing your book. Start your email list as early as possible. As soon as you know you're writing a book, start an email list and offer it value. Engage with people regularly. Build the list so when it comes time to be putting the book out, you have people you've been talking to, and if you need reviews, that's somewhere you can go to get reviews because they're interested in what you are talking about. They're interested in the topics you're an expert in. They're interested in the content that you are conveying to the world. Start with an email list. And then, of course, build a launch team. Build a big launch team, not 2 people, not 4 people, not 8 people, not 16 people. Build a large launch team. The bigger, the better. The email list will help you. So assemble a large and diverse group of supporters who are super excited about your book. It could be people on your email list. It could be mentors or colleagues or past clients or whoever it is. Just bring everyone together. Get them excited, keep them excited, and ask them to provide some of the first reviews so that when you do launch it, they can start emailing their people, because this is what happens with the launch team, right? They are also sharing your book with the world. So if they can share your book with their people and show that they've read it and there's a review, that's an awesome way to get them to share your book. So build a big launch team. Next, and this is important, it relates to the launch team, get reviews before you launch. Before you launch. So you want to start review campaigns early, and that can be done with advanced reader copies. So if you have advanced reader copies, again, distribute it to your launch team, distribute it out to whoever saying, please, review the book. People can send you the reviews. They can go on the inside front cover. They can go on they can go on the inside at the front. They can go on the back cover. There's lots of places you can put those reviews. They can go in your Amazon description of the book, and then underneath you can put a few reviews. So if you have reviews before you launch the book, really good reviews, that can help with those first buyer reviews as well. And of course, utilize your network. Right? Talk to your colleagues, talk to your mentors, talk to your clients, your past clients, it's okay to go to your family as well. But here's the thing, right? If I'm writing a book about parenting and I give it to all the grandparents who are no longer raising kids, not really my market. So just, it's okay to ask family, but think it through. Think it through. But please utilize your network. Go to, colleagues, mentors, industry connections, anyone. It was funny. I was talking to someone the other day about, she was just starting to write a book. And I said, well, who would you like to, if you could pick anyone to write kind of a foreword for your book, who would it be? And she thought about it for a minute and she named a name. And I said, do you know this person? She said, no. I said, okay, who do you know who knows this person, or where are the connections? She said, actually, I worked with someone who worked with him and they really liked me. I said, great. You haven't written the book yet, so start building those relationships out. Start now, Build that network so that when the time comes, the network is there and people are interested. Engage with bloggers and influencers. There are people who will do podcasts and they'll review your book on their blog or their podcast or on their TikTok. Connect with them, identify who they are, and then do outreach, personalized outreach. Not some pat, I'm writing a book, I think you'll love it, will you review it? But reach out to them personally, show that you know who they are, build a relationship with them before you ask. Submit to review sites. So there are sites where you can submit your book to get reviews. Participate on online communities, and forums related to your book, and you can build your network that way. And once you're building your network, obviously you can ask them to look at your book and review it. Same on social media. Be out in social media, engage with your followers, use social media to connect with potential reviewers and readers, and you can offer some free copies in exchange for good reviews, right? Now, here's the thing about that. Yes, you can ask people to review your book, but on a site like Amazon, they won't be verified purchasers. And so think about that. So they can review it on Amazon, and they can start by saying, I received a free copy in exchange for a review. And then they're just being honest about it, right? And that's okay. But Goodreads, they can put it out on Goodreads. Offer incentives. Offer incentives to read the book. It's like, to read and review it. It's like, I'll do a giveaway. If you submit your review to me, and I'll put your name in a hat, and I'm going to do a draw for something. So it's okay. Give them exclusive content or do a giveaway. Now, remember that Amazon has a whole set of reviewers, and these people make money by reviewing things that they know their audience will love and buy, and then Amazon pays them like a commission or affiliate fee for doing that. And so go to those top Amazon reviewers who review books and products like yours, and get to know them and say, hey, I have a book coming out, and I think your audience will really love it. And if you want to review it, you could, I think, that would be really good for you and for your audience. Ask for reviews at the end of your book. So if someone gets to the end of the book and they're super excited about it, and the next page says, go write a review right now. And if it's an ebook, there's a link where they can just go pop there and then write the review right away. Right? Ask for reviews. Include a request in the back. Provide links. Use review services. So there are paid services like Net Gallery. Find a paid review services. If there are any for your particular niche, that's great. But check their legitimacy, right? Ensure that the review service adheres to the guidelines and the platforms that, like Goodreads and Amazon, places where people will go and say, yes, we believe that, right? Check their legitimacy. Don't just ask some random person and pay them $100 for a review, because it won't matter a wink. So here's a combination of ideas for you. You don't have to do all of them, but pick some of these. And so the marketing strategy you want to use is, I want to gain reviews so that I can start a snowball of reviews that will make my book, one, popular, and two, because there are lots of really positive reviews, it'll go up in the algorithm, and then people will see it more likely and buy it. So your strategies get reviews, and I've listed a whole bunch of ideas or tactics that you can use to actually do that, so that that strategy can work for you. And I'm looking forward to hearing about your reviews. So don't forget to drop me a note or a comment saying what strategies you're using, what's working for you, and maybe what's not. And I'll see you next time.